All right, everybody, we're back. Welcome to Teaching Crypto. MrFOMO's back. Uh, Not even floods will stop him from joining.
I talked all that trash about that storm, and then I got water in my house. It was brutal.
Please
Brutal.
hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Super chats are open. And please share the show. And if you haven't done so, again, hit that subscribe button. All right. So you could give up. It is August 16th, and you could say that the bull run is over, but we are not doing that. Now, if everyone's talking CPI numbers, employment numbers, those shows don't know what they're talking about. It's gonna no time to beat around the bush. People are waiting to see what happens overseas. They're waiting to see how deeply America gets even more involved. And that's why people are hesitant. Okay. But Bitcoin did go on a bit of a run last night. Luckily enough, for this morning, we bounced at 656K. We're now at 58.4. Now, I know people hate to hear this, and we've been saying this for 5 months. Okay. But if you zoom out, guess what? Guess what? There was a time not that long ago
When
where
in doubt, zoom
Bitcoin
out, man.
just below 25K. So again, MrFOMO, 26 exactly a year ago. Yesterday it was 25. So yes, MrFOMO, some people are giving up. Not a lot, but I've seen some people give up. We are not. Yes, it is mid-August officially now, and it's getting late early because there's only 4.5 months left in the year. But I still think at some point we will turn it around. And if you zoom out, 26, 58, all right. I know we've been trapped in the cycle now for 5 months since we almost hit 74, but I still believe there is hope.
Yeah, and you mentioned CPI numbers and things like that. Those do play a small role into the price action of Bitcoin. And so, we are expecting positive CPI information to come out, and so I fully expect that to play a little bit of a positive role in Bitcoin's price. But you're right, the tension overseas and the uncertainty overseas is what's drawing down Bitcoin's bull run. Everybody's looking at these wars and thinking, oh my God, we've sent all these ships over there. We've sent 4,000 Marines over there. We've sent, it becomes concerning
No,
when you
Mr.
see
Fomo,
those types of numbers.
40,000. Just
Excuse
just a
me. Yes.
small, yeah, just like being 300,
Off by a
50,
factor of 10, but
50.
whatever.
Well, but here's the deal. The CPI numbers were great this week, and the employment numbers were great this week. It didn't mean anything. And so
It
I,
played a
I,
little bit into the rebound.
I mean, we eventually went back to 56 after all that information was released. So what I'm
Yeah.
saying is, yes, on those days there is a lot of volatility for 48 hours. But you zoom out that week, it's those things are small players. It's a way for people to get flushed out and liquidated and trapped into yes. But until we get a little more certainty over the world, you're seeing Bitcoin struggle to capture 60. We said 60 has to be captured, has to be made support. And to be brutally honest, this bull run can't completely restart until we get to 70K. I still think it's happening this fall. I'm still a believer of 80. And yes, call me crazy. I still think 100 is possible in 2004. Maybe not by Halloween. If it doesn't happen by Halloween, well, we need movement in the next 30 days. He can't sit around 60 all of August, all of September. So we're going to need to move. We'll see what happens. Now, alts are
You got to shave your. It doesn't make
yeah,
it
I
there.
got to
So,
shave my head if we don't get to 80K in October.
which
So
isn't that much. That's not
no,
much of a stretch from you. I feel like shaving your head isn't.
we'll get better. Alts now are at amazing values. And did someone say something in the chat?
No.
Alts are amazing values. And I wanted to talk about Carrot because I came across this the other day. All right, so Carrot protocol, and we know NFTs haven't been the hottest thing, can transform your NFT into playable characters. That's pretty cool. But here's what caught my attention, Mr. FOMO. The new Pet Hooligan game build available on Epic will be presented by PAX West, and it is going to be, listen to this, the distribution of the platforms will include Epic, Steam, PlayStation, and Xbox. Now we got something. Now we got something here. And again, these tokens are a bit of a gamble and they get destroyed. You know, they if there is a major war and there's another Bitcoin dump, which I don't anticipate, yeah, they would get destroyed. There's no way around it. But this token here, I love. I love the market cap, right? You know, being under 20 million right now screams to me major opportunity. So our market cap right now is 41.9 million. I got ahead of myself there. It hasn't dropped that much. But the daily volume, even in this really cold stretch, was 1.5 million. Circulating supply, 107 million. The all-time high was $1.28. Right now, we're sitting at 39 cents. All right. If you haven't gotten your Voyager check yet, I would definitely contact Instant Voyager. Send him an email immediately, or contact Paul Hage by phone immediately. Because I feel like Mr. FOMO, if you haven't gotten your check yet,
Yeah, we
that
have
getting
the information in the description below.
yeah, but I assumed everyone at this point gotten their check. So thank you for letting us know. If anyone like Edward is in that situation, please, I would contact them immediately, especially if you had changed addresses and you didn't show up on the site correctly. That could be a problem.
And make sure you check the information below. We have Paul Hage's information. We have Voyager information in the description. So if you haven't gotten your check yet, or if you have any questions at all for Paul, his contact information is down
All
there.
right, so Mr. FOMO, a lot of adults just got PlayStations and Xbox because of the football game NCAA 25, which came out for the first time in 15 years. Are they all going to go to Carrot? Probably not. But again, this is a huge audience. If they even capture a small amount, that could be huge for this project.
Well, that's the thing is once you platforms like Xbox and PlayStation, you've made it, right? You're in the big time then. And Epic Games is no slouch either. Epic Games is the one I believe that makes Fortnite. And so, you know, getting involved with those names, you're on the map in gaming. And you know, I
I'll show you
haven't
guys a little bit of the video
I haven't
here.
looked on any of the stores, but my assumption is that they will be pushing these games in their stores. And so it's not just that they're on those platforms; it's that once they land on those platforms, they're advertised on those platforms. That game will be pushed out in front of all the players, you know, that sign in. So I don't think we're really. I think we're just tipping the iceberg when you really talk about how much exposure this game is going to get when it lands with Epic, when it lands with Xbox, when it lands with PlayStation. I think those platforms are going to make this game explode, and for that reason, I think Carrot is going to follow. Lost him for a second.
Oh, there we go. Back. Can you hear me?
Yep, I got you.
All right. So what you were saying, Mr. FOMO, is this, as we have some technical difficulties, this still has a lot of runway if and when we recover. That you know what? 39 cents, $2, $3, very possible. Those are huge numbers. So please pay attention. Again, be careful, DCA, because altcoins are the ones that get decimated the most during these times. You had one to share really quickly for our viewers.
Just really quickly, and I don't have a chart or anything, but take a look at Carrot, or not Carrot. Sorry,
Caspa.
Take a look at Caspa. Caspa is a blockchain. It's not really a blockchain. It's a ghost DAG. They have a unique way of aligning the blocks, and it makes it much faster than others. But the main reason that I want you to take a look at Caspa is that Caspa has shown strength over the last 7 days while Bitcoin has been struggling. And so one of the things we talk about a lot on the show is looking for projects that are showing strength when Bitcoin is down. And that's one of the ones that I noticed it even over the last 24 hours, the last week, as Bitcoin has been struggling, Caspa has been on the move a little bit, not much, but a little bit in the opposite direction. So Caspa is one that I think that you should take a look at. It's got a little bit of a high market cap at 4 billion, but I still think with their technology and with what they've got going on, I think this is one that and
we've
with
had
the
our
strength that
viewers.
they've shown in recent weeks.
We've had our viewers reach out and talk about Caspa. And so I like it. I like it a lot. We've given our viewers something a little more stable and something that has high rewards. Again, altcoins, be careful. I think we're okay. But again, you got to pay attention to what's going around the world. Keep it tuned to this show. You never
And
know.
Tennessee there. Yeah, my wife got my check too, Tennessee. Don't worry. That one didn't slip past.
Oh, yeah.
And
If you
then,
still haven't gotten your check, we're still below 60K. So you got to look on the bright side.
right.
Let's see.
And then
I think
Tennessee's got a rumor there. Rumor is that GTA 6, Grand Theft Auto 6, will use Bitcoin and possibly stacks. That would be
wow.
huge.
We'll look into that. Thank you, Tennessee. He's like our third host. We really appreciate it. MrFOMO, we got to get above 60K over the next couple weeks and use it as a launching pad here for this thing for the alts to follow. And, I'm not going to guarantee it's going to happen because I got to see what happens in the world the next 10 days. And there might be one more flush out if there's a major event. And then things slowly go back to normal in September and October. And we finally get that bull run for everyone's sake. I hope that happens. I hope for peace. And I hope for Bitcoin to go crazy like it should in the months of September, October, and early November.
We need peace. We need inflation to draw down. We need a lot of things. We need people's checks to stretch a little bit further so that they can start investing in smart things like Bitcoin.
And we need Bitcoin to help your home. Let's go, people. So if you're a major buyer, if Michael Saylor is watching, now would not be a bad time for another huge Bitcoin buy. That's all I'm saying. Guys, thank you so much for your support. We really appreciate it. Don't forget, if you have not done so, please subscribe. Please share the show. For MrFOMO, the AZcrypto, have a wonderful weekend.
See you.